the turnovers that kind of start snowballing like that?
Yeah, those suck. Obviously, you don't win many games when you have 5, and you don't get any on the other side of the ball. So felt like we had a lot of opportunities where we were just moving the ball down the field, and then we would just hurt ourselves. So in the NFL, every team is a good team. Every team has talent, and I kind of felt like we just kind of just gave the game away by those turnovers.
What happened on the drop on yours?
It just fell out of my hand.
What's the teaching moment there? I mean,
Tuck the ball.
has that ever happened to you before?
No.
Do you feel like you're progressing practice after practice, week after week, as you're seeing more game action despite today's outcome?
Yeah. Anytime that you get more reps, you're going to get better. So, I think that, obviously I'm young and that can't be an excuse. So I got to continue to get better, and quarterbacks are measured by, wins and losses. So, I take that to heart, and felt like I was, kind of the one who should have been, putting our team in the better situation to, get a win in this game.
Can you take us through that, please?
What part?
What you saw, the throw probably, really just saying what you saw on that play and what happened on that play.
Yeah, just slay 101. Wish I could have just put it a little farther out there. At the end of the day, I'm going to give my guys a chance to make a play. But yeah, just wish I just put it a little farther out there.
Did you wait maybe a tick too long to let it go, or you just underthrew it a little bit? What was that?
Just underthrew it a little bit.
Underthrew it, yeah.
How do you explain 5 straight turnovers? Do you think it was a thing where once you start having a couple, kind of spiral? Like how do you sort of process that? What do you make of it?
It's not good, so got to cut that out. And I think that starts with me just being a leader. Obviously, some of those came from me, and I got to be a better example. I got to be a better leader, and I think just in those situations, I can, just talk to the guys in the huddle and just remind them about, ball security. So, as a quarterback, I put those on myself.
Obviously, it's hard to get beyond the turnovers, but what do you take out of those first 2 drives as you move forward, just in terms of trying to take something positive out of what you did today?
Yeah, I'm definitely not into moral victories or things like that. It's a loss. I don't really care what happened during the game.
I just mean in terms of building on that.
Yeah, I felt like the whole game we moved the ball just fine. We just had turnovers. There wasn't many times where we just got stopped on a 3 and out. I thought we were really good in the open field. We just turned the ball over.
Your team, this is obviously your first loss. Your team's going to look to you and see how you react. What do you plan to show them in the next 4 days before the next game?
I'm just going to work harder. It's a long season. It's a little different than college. But, for me, I just got to keep leading. I told as many guys as I can in the locker room, this one's on me, and I'm going to get better. And, I expect myself to play better in these games and to win them. So, I'm just going to go back, watch the tape, see the things that I can clean up on, and be better for this team to win, games that we play.
Why do you think this was on you? I know you had the turnovers and the interceptions, but there were other people that contributed to it too.
Yeah, I'm the leader of the offense, so I think that anytime that those things happen, it kind of falls back on the leaders, and I take that responsibility, and I'm going to just continue to have conversations with the guys, and we're going to clean that stuff up.
Jax, you said about being the young guy or being a rookie, and maybe some people would blow that off. How important is that for you to hold yourself up to a higher standard than maybe someone might attribute to a rookie or someone who is in a game for the first or second time?
Yeah, I've never cared about my age. Coming into the NFL, right now I'm the youngest quarterback in the league. But I could give 2 craps about that. It's about winning. So I don't take any excuse for age or being a rookie. There's a responsibility when you're a quarterback to go win games, and that's just the standard that I hold myself to.
You mentioned that this isn't college anymore. Take me back to off the beat path just a little bit. The Egg Bowl, how big that robbery was. Was there anything in those games that you saw kind of matches or some NFL intensity at all?
I mean, every game in the SEC is pretty intense, but I would say the Egg Bowl is, one of the bigger rivalries in college football. So I just think, kind of the physicality of it, I think you can take that, from college to the NFL for sure.
How are you feeling physically?
Good.
Did you have,
Is your leg okay? It looked like you were stretching it out a bit after you took that one hit, I believe.
Yeah, I'm okay.
did you have trouble getting the play in on your first interception, one fourth down one where you were rolling to your right?
There was just some, extra communication that we were just trying to get cleared up. Obviously, it's fourth down, so I'm not going to take a sack or I'm not going to, try to make a play. Fourth down, you got to try to give, somebody a chance, and got out of the pocket. And, in those situations, just try to put the ball down in the field. And, in my mind, that's just as good as a punt. So try to just give my guy a chance on the fourth down.
You slid a little bit when you talk about
Last one.
this week, and just the idea of now it's a short week. I don't know how many short weeks you've ever played on in your career, but just in terms of your preparation, how much do you have to accelerate that? How much more do you have to do early in the week now, as opposed to maybe last week or the week before?
Yeah, I mean, I've played in a short week in college, the Egg Bowl. That's a quick turnaround, so I kind of understand, kind of the timing a little bit, but good thing for me is I have, guys in the room who have done it for a really long time. So, just trying to make a schedule. And obviously it's going to be a lighter week on our bodies, but the communication has to be at an all-time high, and got to make sure that everybody's on the same page. So in these short weeks we can, play as clean as we can.